Good morning, welcome to Mosney, County Meath for the final, the All-Ireland final, the under 13 and a half hurling, and the Temple 2 line out. One change from yesterday in the semi-final, as you will catch up on later on, but the team starting out, mine Temple 2 team, in goal, Richie Ryan, number 2, Gerard Maher, number 3, Maurice O'Sullivan, 4, Damien Bergen, 5, John Butler, 6, Martin Costigan, 7, John Hassett, number 8, John Sweeney, and number 9, Richard Fogarty. Number 10, Mark Russell, 11, Hugh Coughlin, 12, Mark Kelly, 13, Kevin Fogarty, 14, Dave Kennedy, starting as full forward, and 15 is Eddie Kelly, William Delahunty, Patrick Leahy, Owen Dunn, Craig O'Donnell, and Dennis Maher.
Come on, old boys!
Galway, who beat 1-9 yesterday in the semi-final. And the team is, in goal, David Dolphin. Number 2, Larry Head. Number 3, Vin Sellers. Number 4, John Mitchell. Number 5, Jonathan Nevin. Number 6, John Muldoon. Number 7, Peter Smith. Number 8, Owen Lynch. Number 9, Kieran Conway. Number 10, Kevin Hayes. 11, Cahill Carroll. 12, Cian O'Brien. 13, Mark Leonard. 14, Pádraig O'Rourke. And 15, Andrew Smith. The subs, Mike Monaghan, Aidan Watson, Frank Leonard, Tom Quinn, and Damien Hines.
They have a good start here. It doesn't matter. They've no five.
The referee now about to start this final on the 13.5. The ball is in and the game is on. First into attack at the mind to Ricky Foley drives that ball up the field. Up towards full on there by number 4, John Mitchell, out the field. In comes John Sweeney, ball cleared out there by Jonathan Nevin. A foul over there. A free now for Portumna. This free now to be taken by John Muldoon. John lifts and he drives the ball down towards the Temple 2 goal. Blocked out there now, out to John Sweeney. John turns and drives the ball back up the field, out to the halfway line, under Hugh Coughlin. Hugh Coughlin blocked down there by John Muldoon. Martin Costigan there, fouled by Carl Carroll, and there's a free for Mine Temple 2 to be taken by John Sweeney. .50 metres from his own goal. The free taken up to the 21. Out Eddie Kelly. Eddie kicks the ball out in front of him. Comes out to Richard Fogarty. Ricky sidesteps his man. Ricky's foul as he was going through. A free to Mine Temple 2. John Sweeney now to take this free, 30 metres out, and John makes no mistake, he does, it's gone slightly to the left and wide.
Watch number 9.
David Dolphin now with the puck out, 60 metres from the Temple 2 goal. Caught inside there and driven in, and driven wide there by Kevin Hayes. Morris with the puck out. Yeah, we should be to say nothing anyway. 1 inch now, the sideline cut. Drives the ball in towards goal. Out comes Morris O'Sullivan. Morris pulls on it. So does Martin Costigan. But there's an injury over there. I think there is number 10, Kevin Hayes from Port Tumna. Yes, he's up again. Number 13 gets his shot in, Mark Leonard. But the ball is caught by Morris O'Sullivan, driven out the far side of the field. Out after goes Richard Fogarty. Richard grabs that ball, drives it way up the field, up towards Hugh Coughlin. John Sweeney now gets the ball further up the field, comes back down. Out comes Jerry Maher. Jerry Maher now being rounded by Andrew Smith. Andrew gets his shot in, but Morris O'Sullivan is there. Drives it back out the field, out towards Mark Hayes. Cathal Carroll. Out the field it comes now, out to the number 6, Jonathan Muldoon. Muldoon has it. He throws it up, has a shot in, but the ball has gone to the left, gone to the right and wide. Five minutes gone now in this first half. Richard Fogarty has it. The ball goes in towards the triple two goal. After now is Morris O'Sullivan. Morris drives the ball out towards the side. But the ball goes over the line ball for Port Tumna. Mind Temple Tui now playing against a very strong breeze in the first half and into the sun also. Ricky Fogarty has it. Ricky drives the ball up to half, up towards John Sweeney. John grabs that ball, loses it, but John gets a second bite at it. John is fouled there and it's a free to Mind Temple Tui. 64 metres out, 67 metres from his own goal. John drives that ball in towards goal. Lands on the 30-metre line. Oh, goes up for it. It's a free now for Port Tumna. John Mitchell there was fouled as he was coming out. The ball lands here now. Number 10, Kevin Hayes have it, drives the ball out the far side of the field. After it now is Damien Bergen. Damien grabs it. Damien has the ball in hand. Damien is fouled. A free for Mind Temple Tui. Cathal Carroll there now goes down. A kind of a dramatic fall. Morris O'Sullivan now with this free. Morris lifts. Morris drives the ball up to Richard Fogarty. Caught there beautifully by Richard Fogarty. Richard rounds his man on a sole run. Middle of the field. Flicks the ball on towards Mark Russell. Mark Kelly. Mark drives the ball in and the ball goes. It's kept in play there by Kevin Fogarty. Drives it across the goal. Caught inside by the number 3 Vince Sellers. Vince Sellers blocked down and out it comes. Out towards Richard Fogarty on the 65 metre line. Ricky gets another shot. Pulled across there and Ricky gets a free on the 65 metre line. John Sweeney now with its free, 62 metres from the Galway goal.
Come on.
This ball has gone slightly to the left and wide.
It's not that small.
David Dolphin now. The puck out. Blocked out there by John Sweeney. John Hassett now with it. John Solon out the field. John hits that ball up towards goal, up to Hugh Coughlin. Hughie flicks the ball on towards Eddie Kelly. Eddie gets the ball past his man. Eddie has the ball. Eddie is caught in there by the number 5, Jonathan Devon, who drives the ball way down the field. In comes Martin Costigan. Martin pulls in the ball, doesn't connect with it. And now the number 12, Cian O'Brien. Cian O'Brien now trying to get away from John Sweeney. Succeeds in getting his ball up towards goal. Caught there now by Cahill Carroll. Cahill has a shot, half blocked down. Caught inside by Damien Bergen. Damien drives that ball out towards Richard Fogarty. The ball goes over his head onto John Sweeney. Ball still there, pulled down by Martin Costigan. After now Richard, out comes Hugh Coughlin. Hugh pulls in the ball. The ball's still down here, right in front of us. John Butler pulls in the ball. The ball is heading now towards the Timpletoe goal. After there now is Andrew Smith. Andrew Smith and Jerry Maher. But the ball is out over the in-line. Puck out now for Ryan Timpletoe.
Come on, Ricky, come on. Ricky, your ball. Up in front, out in front.
Puck out taken out to this side of the field. Pulled down by Richard Fogarty. On out to Mark Russell. And Hugh Coughlin. Hughie now rounds his man. Hughie is pulled across there, but he's still going strong. Sean, get somebody out to Jerry John. Bring somebody back out. Quick. Yeah, that's him. That was number 8 there, Owen Lynch, having a shot, but it went to the left and wide. Number 10, Kevin Hayes now rounds John Hassett. Still going through, fix the ball on towards the corner forward. Mark Leonard now gets his shot in towards goal. The ball goes straight across the goal and wide.
Hughie, come and see David, send it forward. David, send it forward. Go up, David, go up, David, go up, David.
Richard Fogarty now has it. Richard drives the ball back into the hands of that number 8, Owen Lynch. But yes, the first score of the game by Owen Lynch there from Portumna. There's Hurston going on here right in front of us now. Number 8, Owen Lynch has it. Owen gets his shot in. Now comes Morris Sullivan pulling hard there, and Jerry Maher. Also over there is John Hassett. But John fouls his man and it's a free, and Kevin Hayes been fouled there, a free for Portumna.
You want to be putting him in?
Free taken out by Cahill Carroll, and he drives it over the bar for point number 2 for Portumna. A substitution now on the Mine Timpletoe team. A big loss there for Mine Timpletoe. John Sweeney after going off injured. Patrick Leahy coming in to replace him. out taken. Out down here in front of us. Pulled down by Richard Fogarty. Pulled again by Mark Russell. After now is Morris O'Sullivan. Morris pulls in that ball. And the ball is headed in towards goal. The full forward has a Pádraig O'Rourke. Drives it further in the field. Caught inside there now by Mike Leonard. Mike drives the ball across towards goal. Number 10 has it. Number 10, Kevin Hayes, kicks that ball into the net. And the score now. Port Tumna, 1 goal and 2 points. Mine Timbatoe, no score.
Number 10 is it? Yes, sorry.
This side of the field, lads, come on, this side. Jesus, out the At number 10 has the ball, Kevin Hayes gets the ball in towards goal again, and straight over the bar. A brilliant point from the far side of the field by Kevin Hayes.
1-3, eh?
Yeah. The ball drops in the middle of the field. Caught inside there by Kevin Conway, blocked by Richard Fogarty. Caught again there by number 6, John Muldoon, sends straight down the field. Drops on the edge of the big square. Out comes the full forward. And pulls on. Richard Ryan catches it, kicks the ball out this side of the field. Ball goes out over the line. Line ball for Port Tumna.
Thanks. Over yet.
Mark Russell now pulls in the ball and goes out over the line. Line ball for Wayne Timbatoe, Richard Fogarty, the taker.
Come on, Kevin.
Come on now, lads.
Come on, lads, look alive.
Get under the ball now.
Great cut there by Richard Fogarty. Up the field, up towards Kevin Fogarty. Kevin has it now. Kevin now pulls in the ball, drives it further up the field. Kevin fouls his man right down here in the middle of the field.
Kevin, hit it when you get it. Come on. Hold it with the ball.
Carl Carl now, this free, right down here in front of us. There was a strong breeze now, he should drop this in on the goal. In fact, he drives it to the left and wide.
Come on, lads.
Morris O'Sullivan now with this poke out to the far side of the field. Out to George John Hassett. John doesn't get it. Jonathan Nevin does. Jonathan drives this ball in towards goal. Caught inside by Damien Bergen. Damien now coming out with the ball. Damien shot is blocked down, but he gets a pull on it. Pull on again by John Hassett. The ball deflects out over the sideline by the Port Tumna player, and line ball for Mine Timbatoe.
Is he back? He's back in?
John Sweeney now back in the team again after being injured there a few minutes back. Ball driven up the field again. Up to that number 10. Kevin Hayes has it. Kevin is fouled with the ball. Free in for Port Tumna. Free to be taken out by Linnock, and this ball goes to the right and wide. Out comes Damien Berg, kicks that ball out in front of him, drives it on. Colin Caroline kicks the ball down towards goal. Driven further in, but blocked out by John Butler. John has it in the hand now. John coming out the field. John strikes that ball up towards Richard Fowler. Richard is pushed in the back. A free now for Ryan Timbletoe. Richard now to take this free himself. Into the strong breeze. Richard drives that ball. Lands 30 metres out from the goal. Blocked down there, out towards the number 9. Kevin Conway. Kevin drives the ball out the far side of the field. John has the pulls on it. John gets a second shot at it. John now trying to rouse his man. John is fouled in the middle of the field here. And it's a free to Ryan Timbletoe. Ryan Timbletoe badly need a score now at this stage of the game. Richard Foley now with this free. Right in the middle of the field. Richard drives a long ball in towards goal. This ball is looking good. Kept in play inside there and pulled on, and the ball goes out for a 65. Four minutes now left in the first half. Timbletoe boys badly need a goal now before half time to settle him down. Even a point will do. This ball is going. It's blocked into goal. It's gone over the line. Pulled on in again there by Mark Russell. Out comes Richard Fogarty. Richard's shot is blocked down. Richard come back. Use the stick on him. Ball driven down this side of the field. Out comes Jerry Maher. Jerry pulls in the ball. The ball is flicked out over the line. I think it's a clash ball down here, yes. I'd say the linesman is going to throw it in. A line ball now. Out comes Jerry Maher. John Butler now. John, I guess he shot in. Was blocked down by Owen Lynch, and Owen gets the ball in hand. Owen Turner with the ball. The throw in there now again. Richard Fogarty pulls on the ball, pulls on it the second time, gets a shot in the second time. Out comes John Sweeney. John has it in the hand. John rounds his man. John heading up the field, heading towards goal. John is pulled across, but John gets the advantage. John still heading in towards goal. John pulled across again. John has a shot in towards goal. It's blocked inside by the keeper, David Dolphin. The ball is still in play out around the end line. The ball is flicking. David Kinney gets a shot in, but the ball is cleared out the far side of the field. After there now is number 2, Larry Head. Larry gets that ball into his hand. Drives a shot down the field, down towards Martin Costigan. Martin Costigan trying to get out in front of him, and comes John Hassett. Martin Costigan fouls his man there in the middle of the field. There's a free for Port Tumna. John Muldoon now with its free from the middle of the field. John Ada with the strong breeze. Drives that ball way down and way to the left and wide. The score now as we approach the half-time whistle is Port Tumna 1 goal and 3 points, and the Mind Table 2 Bites have yet to register a score. Morris O'Sullivan with the puck out the far side of the field, out towards John Sweeney and Richard Fogarty. Jonathan Nevin now pulls on that ball down the field. Out goes Damien Bergen, and after it now is Morris O'Sullivan. Morris lifts that ball in hand, pulls on the ball. A great shot by Morris out to John Hassett. John Hassett and Richard Fowler. Richard gets that ball into his hand. Richard is fouled in possession, and it's a free at the far side of the field to Mind Table Mind Table starting to come back into this game late in the first half. As the ball is driven down towards Eddie Kelly. Eddie grabs that ball, a great catch by Eddie Kelly, and looks over a goal, drives straight in towards Dave Kennedy. But the ball is blocked inside and pulled on by Kevin Forty. But the ball goes slightly to the right and wide.
Jonathan.
Mind Table had a goal out of mercy, but the ball was deflected. puck out to the far side of the field, caught there by Kevin Hayes. Kevin drives the ball in towards Dave, but caught inside by Damien Bergen. Damien was still with the ball, out towards Ricky Fogarty and Kevin Conway. Kevin Conway now gets his shot in. Kevin is still after it. I bet Shamazel inside there now in the 21. Out goes Coughlin. Coughlin pulls in the ball. The ball doesn't go too far. Martin Costigan after now. Martin has the ball up in hand. Martin Costigan is fouled over the far side of the field. Another free now for Mine Timbaltui. Ricky Fogarty with the free. But the referee blows the half-time whistle. And the score now at half-time, Mine Timbaltui 1 goal. Mine Timbaltui, no score. But that'll all change in the second half when Mine Timbaltui will be able, with that strong breeze and the sun in their back. We're expecting a completely different half from the boys. It's the first and the second. They win the first, we'll win the second.
I hope they're right by more.
Yeah.
Isn't the room with me? I can't think of it. The room with me, I can't think of it.
Who's the man with the hurley there?
Liam Kelly.
You want to give the management? No.
And the referee now, John Clarkin from Cork. About to get the second half on their way. And the game is on, and first to react now is Richard Fogarty. Richard drives the ball down towards the goal, down towards Dave Kennedy. Ball comes back out to John Sweeney. John turns his man, flicks the ball down the field. Caught inside by John Muldoon. John sends the ball back up the field. But he hustles over there. The ball goes up to the corner forward, Andrew Smith. Andrew gets the ball further in, but it's blocked out inside there by Ger Maher. Ger drives the ball over the sideline, line ball for Port Tumna. Line ball taken in 30 metres out from the goal. Caught inside there by Kevin Hayes, and Kevin drives that ball to the left and wide. First wide of the second half goes to Port Tumna. The Mine Timbaltui boys badly need a few scores now early in this second half to settle them down and put them in contention for the gold medals. Morris O'Sullivan with his puck out. That's a better puck out now in the second half. Aided with the breeze. Flicks down to Kevin Fogarty, pulls on it. Down towards number Russell. Russell has it now. Russell heading for goal. Pulls on in towards the goal. Into Hugh Coughlin. It's pulled inside there again by Eddie Kelly. Eddie Kelly fails to hit it. Comes back in. In comes Dave Kennedy, and Dave drives the ball into the back of the net. A brilliant goal and brilliant reaction by David Kennedy. That's the Dave Kennedy there, number 14, the full forward, very sharp inside there. As the ball is poked out inside the field. Out to Eddie Kelly. Eddie catches the ball. Eddie kicks the ball back to Dave Kennedy. Dave flicks the ball, and comes Kevin Fogarty. Intercepted by John Sweeney. John now right around his man. John gets a shot and drives the ball over the bar. Another point by John Sweeney. Just what the doctor ordered now for the second half. A goal and a point in the first few minutes. And now the score is Port Tumna 1 goal and 3 points. Mine Timbaltui 1-1. 2 points between them. A puck of a ball. Nothing. Here comes David Kennedy. Dave pulls on the ball in towards. Cut out here now by number 9. Kevin Conway drives the ball back up again. Out comes Jerry Maher. Jerry Maher and Morris O'Sullivan. Morris drives the ball in the far side of the field, followed by John Sweeney. John pulls in the ball way down the field, down towards Kevin Fogarty. Kevin flicks the ball on, but the ball is blocked out there by John Mitchell. John's shot is blocked down by Morris O'Sullivan and blocked out over the line. Line ball for Port Tumna. The line ball taken, far side of the field, cut by Richard Fogg. Yeah, brilliant catch. Richard turns around now. Richard drives that ball in towards goal. This ball is looking very, very good. And this ball is also over the bar. A lovely point from midfield by Ricky Fogarty. And the score now after 3 minutes in the second half. Port Tumna 1-3, Mine Temple 2, 1-2. And the ball goes up the field, up towards Jerry Maher. Cian O'Brien pulls in that ball up. And back goes Jerry Maher again. Flicks the ball out over the line. High line ball for Port Tumna.
Keep it going.
Leave him alone, Hurl.
This ball now is driven in and driven to the left and right of the post. Morris O'Sullivan now will have another puck out. Driven out to the far side field. This stands 50 metres out from the goal. Kevin Foley pulls on it, doesn't connect with it. Yeah.
It's a charge.
Cut inside there by John Mitchell. John Mitchell is fouled and it's a free now to Port Tumna.
Come on, lad. Come on, Martin, stick with him.
Kieran Conway now for Port Tumna. Under John Sweeney. John now and John Butler. John Butler inside Thurston with the ball. But the ref plays is a throw in there. A throw in now between Richard Fogarty. Richard pulls on it the second time. Down after now is John Sweeney. John grabs that ball. A neat pick up by John Sweeney. Fixes it on in front of him. Cuts the ball across towards Kevin Fogarty, who's all alone. Kevin has a look. Kevin turns, he shoots. And Kevin drives that ball over the bar. Some brilliant play. And the sides are level after 4. That was a great play by John Sweeney, who saw Kevin Fogarty all on his own. Tossed the ball across to him, and Kevin turns his man and drives the ball over the bar. And now we have Andrew Smith. Andrew gets the ball up towards goal. Out comes Jerry Maher. But the ball is carried out over the line ball for Mine Temple 2. A line ball, the far side of the field, to be taken by Owen Lynch. Owen, a shortish ball in towards John Hassett. Out comes Ricky Fogarty. Ricky Fogarty pulls in the ball, also does Carl O'Carroll. Carl gets a shot in, but across the side of the field, go over the sideline. The line ball now for the Temple 2 boys. Line ball taken by Damien Bergen towards Eddie Kelly. Eddie pulls in the ball, drives it down the field. David Kennedy jumps over and lets it down to Kevin Fogarty. Kevin slightly leaves the ball behind him, but kicks it across towards David Kennedy again. David now. David pulls in the ball, comes back up the field, back to Ricky Fogarty. Ricky now is trying to get away with the ball. Ricky is fouled, and Ricky gets a free. 65 metres from the goal, from the Galway goal. John Sweeney now to take this free. But Eddie Kelly now is coming out to take this. Referee making Eddie Kelly go back at least 10 metres there, back too far. Eddie doesn't mind. Eddie has the distance. Great ball in towards goal. This is looking very good. Yes, a brilliant point by Eddie Kelly for all of 70 metres out.
Gone for a goal, Eddie.
The puck out to be taken by Vince Sellers. Out this side of the field. Out comes Martin Costigan. Martin Costigan trusting for the ball with Kieran Conway. Conway has an hurl, heading for goal on a sole run. It's blocked out by Richard Fogarty. Advantage given to Conway. Well, out comes John Sweeney. John grabs the ball in hand and drives it down the field. Down towards the 21-metre line. Passes out over to Hugh Coughlin has it. Hugh rounds his man. Hugh gets the ball across the square. After there was number 10, Mark Russell. Mark still has the ball. Mark gets his shot in along the ground. Pulled on by number 7, Peter Smith. Peter drives the ball out. Now Kevin Fogarty was first to react. Tips the ball back in towards Mark Russell. The ball is kicked out over the line, a line ball for Portumna. The lead, 1 goal and 4 points, Portumna 1-3. The line ball, on the 13-metre line, far side of the field. I'll take it. In comes John Sweeney. John has the ball over there. John has a look around, drives the ball across, half blocked down. After that was Mark Russell. Peter Smith gets the ball out. Mark Russell is in there thrusting for that for possession over there. But it's a throw in over there. No advantage to either side, says the referee as he throws the ball in.
Number 11, lads, come on, pick him up. Come on now, lads, again.
Between John Sweeney now and out comes Dave Kennedy. Mark Russell has it. Mark's shot is blocked down. Mark's still thrusting for the ball. Mark gets that ball up into his hand again. And he pulls the ball across to Dave Kennedy. In comes Kevin Fogarty. Kevin flicks the ball back out to John Sweeney. John has it now. John looking for somebody to give it to. John gets his shot in, but it's blocked down. Out comes David Kennedy. But the ball is over the far side of the field there. Kevin Fogarty over there. John Sweeney. But the ball is carried out over the sideline. A line ball now again for Portumna. 11 minutes gone in the second half and the score still remains. Mind Tipperary 1 goal and 4 points. Portumna 1 goal and 3. As was predicted at half time, this game of 2 halves. Tipperary boys way on top now in the second half so far. But the ball is played up here. Galway come back into the attack. Flicked away there by John Sweeney. Out comes Eddie Kelly. Blocked by Richard Fogarty. Richard has it now. Richard goes around his man. Richard is fouled. And it's a free now for Mind Tipperary, right on the 65-metre line.
Edward, go back on the line. The ball come up here. I'm placing them up. Eddie, look for the distance, Eddie, look for the distance, don't take it. Eddie, hold it.
Eddie drops the ball in towards Dave Kennedy, but the ball is brilliantly saved inside there by David Dolphin in the goal, and it's flicked back across the goal and goes. This is very nerve-wracking here. The ball did and done around the goal inside, and it goes to left and wide. Puck out taken, far side of the field, out into the hands of Richard Fogarty. Richard grabs that ball but drops it. Richard is fouled as he goes to get the ball. There's a dangerous foul there by that number 8, Owen Lynch. John Sweeney now with this free 65-metre out. Lobs the ball in towards Dave Kennedy again, but the ball is batted out. After now is Kevin Fogarty. Kevin has it in hand. Kevin turns his man, has a look, drives the ball in towards goal. In comes Dave Kennedy. Dave pulls in the ball and caught inside by David Dolphin, and he drives it out over the in line for a 65. Richard Fogarty now with this 65-metre. He drives that ball. It's looking good, but no, it goes slightly to left and wide.
Come on, Owen, get this puck out, lad.
The puck out to be taken by Vinnie Sellers. Drives on the 65-metre line. Richard Fogarty has it. Richard has pulled across the inside. Richard Fogarty has it. Richard has pulled across the inside. A bit of a schmozzle here.
Lads, come back out here, lads. Come out here. Come back out here, lads. Huh? You couldn't.
There's a man down there. The steward there.
Sure. Number who was it?
Why no, John Hampton? Come on. Get back in your mid, lads. Get back.
Richard Fogarty takes a bad knock on the arm there.
Second offense, ref.
Come on, lads. Pull it here.
And he gets a warning. Ball flicked off his Hurley. John pulls on that ball again, but the ball is out over the sideline. It's a line ball for Portumna.
Come on, Ricky, keep it down now.
Put him up in the forward. Shaw,
Back a
Shaw.
bit, Ricky, back a bit.
Shaw.
Far side, Kevin. Far side, Kevin.
Richard Fogarty, ball in hand again. So Ricky carries the ball out over the sideline. And the score at this stage, Wine Tipperary 1-4, Portumna 1-3. Portumna has yet to register a score in the second half. Sharp ball taken.
Come on, John Sweeney.
John pulls in the ball. In comes Richie Ford. He pulls hard. And Dave Kindy's in there pulling hard. They're all pulling hard now at this stage. After here now is Mark Kelly. Foul in there now by Dave Kindy on John and Devon, resulting in a free for Portumna. Quickly taken. Under now is Richard Fogarty. Richard blocks the ball out towards the goal, but it's kicked out over the line ball. A line ball for Mine Temple Toohey. There's great excitement creeping into this game now. 17 minutes gone, 18 minutes gone. A brilliant cut by John Sweeney onto the 30-metre line. Caught inside there by Vin Sellers. Vin drives the ball out the side of the field, but the ball is out over the sideline, a line ball for Mine Temple Tui.
Keep it here now.
John Sweeney now. Another cut like the last one. Will drop this in around the goal mouth. A low one this time, in towards Kevin Fogarty. Kevin now comes in. Jerry Marr moving out around this side of the field. After now is John Sweeney. Come across, Richard Fogarty cuts across. And Richard is tripped as he was going through. Cian O'Brien gets his shot in. Caught inside by Jerry Maher. Jerry flicks the ball out towards John Butler. John drives that ball way down the field. Out it comes, out to Richard Fogarty. Richard has the ball in hand. Richard's on his sole run now again. Richard is half fouled, but the referee allows advantage. Richard drives that ball straight towards the goal. Blocked inside there. Pulled on inside there. Caught inside there by Hugh Cockton, I think it is. It's a penalty for Mine Temple Tui. Edward Kelly had that ball in hand. Couldn't go on here. Dragged down inside there. A penalty now. "19 minutes gone in the second half. John Sweeney with the penalty. John hits straight, but the ball is deflected out, and it's a 65 metre. A great save inside the goal there by that fullback, Vin Sellers. Five minutes left in the game now. 1 point the difference. Can we make it two with this 65 metre free puck?
He's over there playing the sandwich.
Mine Temple Tui now need a couple of more scores to consolidate their victory. Dropped back into the square again, pulled on inside there, but the ball is flicked out. After now is Mark Russell. Mark trying to get up the ball. Being pushed inside by John Mitchell. John gets his shot out, and out the far side of the field, out waiting for there, Ricky Fogarty. Ricky flicks the ball in towards John Sweeney, but the ball is too high up in the air. John is pushed in the back inside there. It looks like it could be a free in, and maybe a throw in.
You should, yeah. I don't want the problem being sharper like that.
The throw in now, John Sweeney and Kevin Hayes. John Sweeney pulls the ball again and down towards Mark Russell. Out goes. Blocked inside by Jerry Maher. On come Galway in the attack. Lays the ball behind him. Out comes John Sweeney. John is fighting for everything. So also is Martin Costigan. Martin now thrusting for this ball. Picked up there and dropped again. Out comes Richard Fogarty this time. Pulled on out by Damien Bergen. Richard Fogarty way back in defence. Gets his shot down the field, but the ball goes out over the line here. John has it now. John is pulled across, and it must be a free. It has to be a free down. How can we get one? John Sweeney receiving a belt here now.
Over the bar, Ricky, come on. Over the bar.
All the way, lads.
John, move on down, John, that's it.
Go for pints.
Richard Fogarty now with his free right down here in front of us. He lifts. He strikes. Oh, that's a brilliant ball. It was going to lob into the square. It could even be a goal. It's batted out there by that fullback. Caught inside now by Hassett. But Hassett is over carrying the ball inside, and it's a free out. This free now to be taken by Peter Smith. Peter bends, he lifts, and he strikes the ball out to the far side of the field. Under is John Butler. John tips that ball down toward, and under again is John Sweeney. John trying to round his man. Pulled on now, out to John Sweeney again. John has it. John tried to sidestep his man, and he gets his shot in. This is going to go to the right and wide. Only one point between them. This is a very close game. 2 minutes left in the game. A low ball out towards the number 8, Owen Lynch. Owen is beaten on this occasion. On goes Dave Kennedy now. David and Owen Lynch. Lynch gets the ball up.
Watch it here, lad.
And Dave Kennedy in there trusting for that ball again. Back after there now is Head. Larry Head. But Vin Sellers gets that ball up. Driven forward into the hands of Richard Foley. Richard grabs that ball. Pulls on it. Flicks it down to John Sweeney. John all the time in the world. John has a shot, but this one also goes to the right and wide. All the pressure now coming from the mind table too, he buys.
1 minute.
A minute left in this game. What a fantastic game we've had here. The excitement, the thrills of it. The ball driven out to the far side of the field. Under it now is cocked. Jerry Maher. Ball goes up to John Butler. Behind is Richard Fogarty. Richard will surely get up this one. Richard drowns his man. Richard is pushed in the back, and it's another free for Mind Toohey. And we're in the last minute of play. What a game. What an All-Ireland final. Yesterday now, the Galway boys cruised to the Monaghan side, the Ulster champions, but today it's a different ball game. Yesterday's game with Mind Toohey and the Offaly team, Cool Derry was a lot closer match altogether. John Sweeney now with this free. John needs a long one this time. He loves this ball. He's going to land on the 30-metre. Under is Dave Kennedy. He's gone up for it. The ball comes out. Pulled on inside there by number 7, Kevin. A goal in the last minute. A goal by Hugh Coughlin. A great shot there by Hugh Coughlin. Quick ball is taken out to the far side of the field after the Andrew Smith. What a brilliant goal. What a time to score it in the last minute of play. John Sweeney's fighting for all his life over there, trying to get the advantage down to the Baltooey boys. John Butler pulls on the ball. Out comes the number 10. Kevin Hayes drives the ball forward the field. Nobody there. Nobody but Richard Fogarty. All on his own. If he gets a shot in, it'll be in towards goal. And then he gets his ball is flicked on. After now is Eddie Kelly. And Sellers. Sellers gets his shot in. Under again. Richard Fogarty grabs that ball on his own. He drives in a merciful shot in towards goal. This is looking very good. It's going all the way, but slightly to the left and wide. What an exciting finish. We're into injury time now. Time added on. It's looking very good. Richard Foley now really showing his worth at midfield. Flicks the ball on John Sweeney. John sidesteps his man. Advantage given. Flicks that ball back in, but this one is going to go to the left and wide. The goalie, David Dolphin, wasting no time poking this play out to the far side of the field, out to Peter Smith. Peter Smith doesn't hold on to it. Comes up to Cian O'Brien. O'Brien gets his shot up after now Richard Foley, but Morris O'Sullivan is there this time. Morris pulls in the ball, pulls on it a second time and drives the ball way down to the far side, out over the sideline. A line ball now for Portumna. Any minute now, any minute, the referee is going to blow his whistle. John Kilcarkin from Cork and Munster. John has it after this ball, but Richard Foley's coming out from deep. Richard has the ball. He's on a solo run, on the halfway line. He turns, he shoots in towards goal. The ball is blocked down inside there now. Out comes the fullback, Vin Sellers. Vin drives the ball way up the field. Up towards the number 15, Smith. Smith still has it in his hand. Smith is fouled and it's a free. A free now in injury time to Portumna. We're into the second minute of injury time. As this free is being taken, 70 metres out, a short one. Caught inside by Richard Foley. He drops the ball. He's still fighting for the ball. John Sweeney's man gets the ball. John hits it in towards goal. This could go on here. Blocked out by Morris Sullivan. Come on, Eddie Kelly has it. Eddie Kelly pulls it, drives it across the field. John Sweeney has it. John flicks it past his man. And he rounds his man, the number 2, Larry Head. Flicks the ball back in towards Hugh Coughlin. Hugh Coughlin buries it, and what a goal, what a goal. 3 minutes in extra time. The third goal for Mind Toohey. We knew this would happen. We knew we'd come back in the second half. It's all over now. It's all over bar the shouting. The referee waves on the play. The referee blows a final whistle. What a tremendous victory for the Mind Toohey boys in Tipperary in this All-Ireland Under-13 final. These boys have been here before. for 3. This is our 3rd time here. They came twice in under 10 football. They got the silver and they got the bronze, and today is their day for the gold medals and the under 13.5 hurling final. What an unbelievable comeback. No score unregistered at half time, but came back in the second half to score 3 goals and 4 points. And Port Humley got no score in the second half. All they got in the first half was 1 goal and 3 points, and that's the final result here from Mosney. What a tremendous game. And great credit is done to Dominic Everett here beside us. Dominic Everett putting... Dominic, the delighted man, putting the hurleys back in the bag. Dominic, Sean Everett.
Can you hear me?
Dominic Everett, Sean Everett,
They won.
Liam Kelly, Paddy Sweeney, Tom Hassett, the master of ceremonies, and all concerned.
Come on.
Tremendous excitement out in the middle of the field. As all look, the supporters from Timber.
I must tell you, you're a fantastic team, lads. A great team of hurlers. We thought we were pulling a quick one yesterday, but it didn't work. Enjoy yourselves. You're well worthy winners, lads. Fair play to you. And we know when you came over Munster that, and Tipperary especially, was good hurlers. And everyone here, and your number 8, number 9 there, 2 fantastic hurlers. I don't know. And all the rest of you lads, and fair play to you lads. I hope that Timple 2 here will be well up on the map in senior hurling in a couple of years if you continue on, lads, and win a county final senior in Tipperary in a few years. Thanks very much.
Presentation at 2:15.
Is it?
No.
10 past 12.
What time is it now?
10 past 12.
I suppose you're staying for the presentation. About 3 for the presentation. Well, Tom, I'll do that. Say nothing. It's all fit, Mark. It's all set. These are some seconds.